how exactly do you delete the browsing history on Microsoft Edge? Well, we'll be going through the process in this very video, so you know how to do it step by step. So first we want to go into the History tab, which you can do by either clicking on those three dots in the top right, and then clicking on History from these options that appear, or alternatively, you can just use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl H. Once you do that, you'll see the History options appear. So what you can do is quickly access the Delete History option by clicking on the bin icon. Alternatively, what you can do is click on those three dots next to it and then go into Open History page. And then once you're there, just click on Clear Browsing Data Now. This will bring up a menu in the middle of your screen where you have several options. The first one allows you to select the time range in which all of the history will be deleted. So if you click into it, you will see that your options are last hour, last 24 hours, last 7 days, last 4 weeks, or all time. Then there's some other options available below that. As you can see, 4 of them will be already pre-ticked. However, if you scroll down further, you will see additional options that you can then tick and remove as well, so you can really customize what you are deleting. Furthermore, Edge will actually tell you below every option how many items will be affected by this change given your selection and your time range. Once you have made your full selection, what you can then do is just click on Clear Now, and it is going to be deleted. And just like that, the browsing history for that given time period and for the specific options set will be deleted from Microsoft Edge. So as you can see, it is a very simple process. Be very careful though with what you delete, given how it is not recoverable in any way. Once you do delete it, there's no way of getting any of that back. So you may have to then go back and say re-access and rejoin or re-log into a lot of pages if you deleted the various permissions or login sessions for that. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to subscribe to How to Authority for more like this in the future.